If you're a golfer, you definitely know the feeling. You step up to the tee, you're feeling good, you take this big, powerful swing, and then you just watch in horror as your ball takes a sharp right turn into the woods. Ah, the slice. It is without a doubt one of the most maddening problems in the game. Well, today, we're going to break down exactly why it happens and, more importantly, how you can finally fix it for good.
Okay, let's get right to it. This is the question, isn't it? The one that keeps so many of us up at night. You line up perfectly, you feel like you put a good swing on it, and yet, the ball just refuses to fly straight. So what is actually going on there? What's causing that dreaded banana ball?
And here's where it gets really interesting, because it's a huge paradox. The very thing you're trying to do, swinging the club straight at your target, might be the exact thing that's causing your slice. It's a classic case of your own intuition working against you.
So let's put a name to the villain in our story here. A slice isn't just some random bad shot. It has a very specific cause, and almost every single time, that cause is something called an outside-in swing path. Let's break down what that really means.
Right, so this is the technical term for what's happening. Your club head is coming over the top, swinging from outside your target line, cutting across the ball, and then finishing inside the line. That motion puts side spin, specifically clockwise spin on the ball, and that's what makes it curve to the right. It's also, by the way, the #1 cause of that awkward-looking chicken wing finish.
So here's the crucial takeaway. What feels logical and intuitive, swinging the club head straight back and then straight towards the target, is actually a fundamental misunderstanding of how a golf swing is supposed to work. You're trying to force a result. And believe me, the club is fighting you every single step of the way.
And this chart just lays it all out perfectly. Look at the disconnect here. You think you're swinging straight, but what that actually produces is an outside-in path. You think you're keeping the club face square, but that effort actually holds the face open at impact. The result? You're trying to hit it straight, and the ball slices hard to the right.
This quote really gets right to the heart of the problem. A slice is so often just the result of a golfer trying to overpower the club, trying to control its every move and force it to travel on a perfectly straight line. But here's the thing. A golf club is not designed to move in a straight line.
So let's talk about the physics of it all. The solution isn't about trying harder or swinging faster. It's about understanding the tool you're holding in your hands. It's time to start working with the club's design instead of constantly fighting against it.
Okay, so think about it for a second. The weight of the club head is not in line with the shaft. It's off to the side. Because of that, as you swing it, the club naturally wants to rotate. It wants to release and close on its own. Now, when you try to prevent that rotation, when you try to force the face to stay square and straight, you have to push your hands out and away from your body. And that push is what creates the over-the-top, outside-in slice motion.
All right, let's get to the solution. And this is going to require a complete shift in how you think about the golf swing. We need to go from a feeling of pushing the club at the ball to a feeling of simply pulling the handle.
This is your new mantra. Think of it this way. In the backswing, the club gets displaced. It moves away from the ball. In the downswing, your only job is to pull the handle in a straight line down towards where the ball is. If you just do that, the physics we just talked about, they take over. That displaced club head will rotate and return to square all on its own. No forcing required.
This is a massive mental leap, I know. Your goal is no longer to consciously hit the ball straight. Your new goal is just to let the swing happen. You have to trust that if you simply pull the handle, the club itself will do the hard work of squaring up and releasing all that stored energy right into the back of the ball.
And what's really fascinating is the difference in efficiency. Look at this. In that old pushing swing, your hands are working overtime. They're moving all over the place, but the club head isn't really accelerating. In the new pulling swing, your hands are super quiet. They do very little. And that allows the club head to release and just whip through impact with incredible speed, all for a lot less effort.
So how do we actually get this new feeling into our bodies? Well, there's a fantastic, simple drill for this that uses an impact back, and its whole purpose is to completely retrain your brain's idea of where the golf swing actually ends.
Now pay close attention to step number 3, because it's the most important one. Your brain currently thinks that the swing continues way past the ball. This drill teaches your body that all of the energy needs to be released at the bag, not through it. The swing finishes right there. Boom! No follow-through, no pushing the bag forward, just a dead stop. And this is why this drill is such a game changer. It absolutely kills that deep-seated instinct to push and steer the club through the impact zone. It forces you to just deliver the club's energy and then stop, which encourages that natural, powerful release we've been talking about this whole time.
So the next time you go to the driving range, ask yourself this one simple question. Are you trying to dominate your club, or are you ready to become its partner? Because the difference isn't just about hitting it straighter. It's the difference between a game of endless frustration and a game of effortless freedom. Stop fighting your swing, and you might just find the game you've always been looking for.